Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Ashton Jackson. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about should the Dallas Cowboys sign cornerback Jaire Alexander. He did recently get released from the Green Bay Packers on Monday. And I understand you guys are like, well, if this cornerback is so good, why should the Dallas Cowboys add him? Because a lot of teams need good corners. You're right. The reason why he got released really was because for financial cap flexibility for the Green Bay Packers, and also he only played in 2 seasons, he only played 20 games. So I'll talk about more as to why we should add him and why we already have that problem already in the Dallas Cowboy room anyway, where that's why we wear the blue and white, because we got a handicap problem when it comes to the cornerback room. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. With the disability, with the disabled cornerback room. But I mean, if you really look at the cornerback room right now, I'm looking at our lads when it comes to the depth chart, right? You got Trevon Diggs dealing with an injury, Savon Revel Jr. out of East Carolina dealing with an injury, and then you got Kellen Carson coming off a shoulder injury that he had during the season. Josh Butler had a knee injury that's going to sideline him for most of the year. Then you have Deron Bland coming off of a stress fracture in his foot. So you have so many things going on in the cornerback room already. So adding another type of corner that is dealing with some sort of injuries will not be new for the Dallas Cowboys. And really, if you just look at this cornerback room, day one, if you were to line up September 4th, 2024, who's healthy and ready for you to go, will be Israel Mukuamu, Deron Bland, Jaire Elam, Kellen Carson as depth piece, Andrew Booth. You got CJ Goodwin because of the special teams. You're really going to legitimately have 5 cover corners on the roster, man. And I'm just not too comfortable with that. Again, I think that we are one cornerback injury away. We are one bad cornerback play away from our cornerback room looking abysmal. And I don't want to go down that hole again where our cornerback room looks very terrible, like how it did towards the latter part of last year in 2024, where, Kenny Pickett, Tanner McKee had a day throwing the football against us. We had so many teams throwing the ball on us last year towards the end of the year, where you look at Cincinnati. The problems going down the stretch of last year where our cornerback room did not look the best, and I don't want that cornerback room to look the same. Now, I have been a big proponent on signing Stephon Gilmore, getting him in the building. The Dallas Cowboys did speak with him Tuesday, that week of the draft, that Tuesday before the draft. They brought in Stephon Gilmore for a visit. It can just mean, hey, how are you doing? How are your mentals? Do you still want to play football? It's some of those things that, you want to talk to players about before the season starts. Stephon Gilmore still seems like he wants to play football. So if Stephon Gilmore comes back and he's a Dallas Cowboy, I would love that wholeheartedly. You get a vet, you bring him into the room, and then, Savon Revel can learn. Trevon Diggs will have another year to learn. Deron Bland, you have all these young cornerbacks that can come in and learn from a guy like Stephon Gilmore. And why I know that cornerback depth is so important. Look at 2023. We arguably, at the start of the season, you could argue we had the best room in all of the NFL, because we had Trevon Diggs who was healthy, we had Deron Bland who was healthy, Stephon Gilmore was healthy, and don't forget Jordan Lewis, who had a pivotal role in the 2023 season. He was our 4th cornerback to start the season versus the New York Giants. And for the simple fact that when Trevon Diggs tore his ACL in practice on that Thursday practice before the Arizona Cardinals game, and then we have Stephon Gilmore come in and make plays, and then we have Jordan Lewis step up and be our nickel corner, and we had to put Deron Bland on the outside. We still had a hell of a year at the cornerback room, but look how much better that you felt relieved when, okay, Trevon Diggs went down, that sucked, but you were relieved to know that Jordan Lewis was able to come back off of that almost career-altering injury that he suffered in 2022. He comes in, steps up, and has one of his best career years as a Dallas Cowboy from the nickel spot. And we were blessed and happy to have Jordan Lewis. Everyone was screaming his name and singing his praises. So that's why I want to add another cornerback in this room, because if stuff happens, life happens. If somebody gets injured in this cornerback room and we don't have nobody to replace nobody with, we're going to be screwed. We're going to wish that we did sign a Gilmore, or we signed a Mike Hilton to play in the slot, or sign a Jaire Alexander. Yes, understanding Jaire Alexander has only played in 2 seasons. He played 20 games. So yes, I understand that as a big knock. But Trevon Diggs has a similar number, and you extended him and you gave him big money. Deron Bland has missed the majority of last year. He didn't come back until that Commanders game. Yes, he made a great play at the end of that Buccaneers game, but before that game, he was looking real shaky. He wasn't looking that good. So this year, he needs to have a bounce back type of year. So does Trayvon Diggs. Savon Revel Jr., we're going to find out what he's going to be. Josh Butler had a hell of a year. When Trayvon Diggs went down, he had a few good games underneath his belt, and he was looking really good. So we're gonna get some help for sure. Around December, late November, we're gonna get help defensively for sure from DeMarvin Overshown. You're gonna get Trayvon Diggs back. You're gonna get a couple of different guys coming back for your team. But man, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, you go out and you try to go get you another corner, whether that's Jaire, whether that's Stephon Gilmore. And don't forget, at an OTA practice I broke down in which I talked about how Deron Bland was playing the slot, and so was Israel Mukuamu. And they have Kyrie Elam playing one opposite side on the outside corner. They're probably looking for another corner. And if it's Jaire Alexander or Stephon Gilmore, we're going to be very happy that we have another corner, because you can never not have enough great corners in this league, as we saw that happen in 2023 within our own cornerback room when Trayvon Diggs went down and we needed Jordan Lewis to step up, when originally to start the season he was your fourth cornerback. So that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.